Welcome guys to another video. Today we are doing a 3x3 tutorial. What? Where did that come from? Okay, I guess we're working with this cube today. So let me just scramble it. Let me just scramble it and I only did like 5 turns. It's already scrambled. Wow, okay. This is going to be a full tutorial on how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So it might seem a little tricky at first, but we are going to separate this into steps. The easy part is solving these 2 layers. I will do another video on solving the last layer because it's a little bit tricky. So first we're going to want to make one side. Let's do the white side. I'm not just doing it because it's easy for a beginner. It's actually easy. Because you know why? Just insert any piece that looks easy. You might want to do a this piece needs to be inserted, but it's not on the right side. So how about we just... And also, first, to solve this, you must have a basic understanding of a 3x3. Not like a whole beginner's tutorial, just an easy understanding of the 3x3. So what I mean by that is like... So you should be able to know the basics, how it turns. You don't need to know algorithms per se, but you need a basic understanding of how each piece moves, like the middle center when I say that. So yeah. And so this is from my perspective, my understanding of the cube. And I hope this helps. So first, we are going to want to make this attached here. It's not going to be solved here, but if we do that, we can also insert this piece, which would, if you look, if we do this turn, which we call an F prime. Prime just means the other way. This is an F turn, making the front face turn clockwise. Counterclockwise is prime. So how about I say the front layer clockwise, and then that solves these 2 layers. But that still doesn't solve this. Well, if we just turn this 2 times, now it's solved. And then you want to solve this whole chunk first before you move on to anything else. That's in my opinion. You can do it the other way, but in my opinion, it just makes it easier to do this. So first you want to know F2L, which I will teach you like this. So first you want one piece, this piece should be turned in here, like that. Like this, it should turn here, but not affect any of these pieces. So what you're gonna do is have it in contact here. You're going to move it once over here so that if you did, so that if you move this red down here, it would go to the red. And then you're going to want to do the following thing. You're going to make sure the piece, the edge you're wanting to put it into is on this part. And if this was red, if the red was facing the front, and let me just get the case. If the red was facing the front, you would just do the other way around, and instead of turning it here, you would just turn it the other way. So it moves off to the side, but not like all the way, where it's like straight across like this. So you want to put it like this. Since it's now on the red part, you want to just put it over here. And if you're if it's on here, if this should go in like this, you always want to have that chunk on that side where it should go in. So then you're going to want to go up on your left side, across where it goes back to this red center, and then down so you can connect these. Then you're just going to want to go across, and then to insert it, we just do an F. For this case, we would just do an F, insert it, and then go back in. Now you've solved that first thing. Hope that helps, and you do that for all cases, unless I can show you the other case you can get where, let me just get it real quick for you guys. Okay, this case where it's flipped, you're just going to want to do like what I said, but backwards. You're going to want to take it out. You're going to want to move it over once. You're going to want to insert it back in. And then, well, bam. And then just do the rest the same for the other parts. And eventually you'll get faster at it. If you practice. This is like a beginner's tutorial, except for it has some CFOP and stuff. CFOP is basically the same as a beginner, from my understanding. It kind of is, okay. Then do the rest for the other ones, and you'll have all of that solved. I know I said that I wasn't going to do the last layer and solving the whole cube, but how about I just go ahead and do it? So, if you have a stripe like this, and then it should be put horizontal, meaning left to right, and then one should be facing you, and one edge should have one of the yellow top should be, the yellow one should be facing you, and the other should be facing back. And then you're just going to want to do the following thing. You're going to want to put it, you're going to want to do something we call an F move. Like I said, front face, turn the front face, go up, across counterclock, across where everything's going to go to its left. So make everything go clockwise. And then you're going to want to go down, put it back in its position. Then you're going to want to undo the F move. And then here, that is solved. And we have this case. There's a couple other cases I would like to show you. So, sorry for my croaky voice, but so in this case, so let's get to this case. So if you want these to turn like that and like that, where this yellow should be on the top and it's facing towards you, you should have it like that. And you should just do down. Well, another thing is you should have a basic understanding of moves. So basically, R prime. Just follow along if you don't understand what I'm saying in language. R prime, D, R, D prime. Then do that algorithm one more time. Except for don't do the D prime. Do everything except for the D prime this time. Turn the top once to the other one, and do the same, and do the same thing but the other way. So instead of doing that, you would just do R prime, D prime, R, Z. Repeat it again. Except for don't do the last D. So everything except for that. And so now you should have this whole side solved. I'm going to show you another case. Okay, there's another case if you get this case where everything needs to be turned like this. Don't just do it 2 times. Do this following algorithm. Make sure you have an arrow facing this way. Then you're going to want to do this following R prime. And if you don't understand, like I said, just follow along with what I'm doing. R prime, U, U prime, R, U prime. Then R prime, U2, R. And that solves the top layer also if you had that. If it doesn't work this time, then just do it again. So for this case, you're just gonna wanna if they're moving, if each one has to move except for you want to have a solved one in the back. If you get this case, you should have a solved one in the back. You should have one in the front that's not solved to its center, another one on this side that's not solved to its center, and then on the other side one that's not solved to its center. So in this case, you are just going to do this following algorithm. Whichever way you need to go. So you're first want to go and turn the front face 2 times, and whichever way you want this place to end up. In this case, we want it to go over here, and then this green to go over here, and this red to go over here. In that case, you're just gonna do this. F2, and since we want everything to go this way, except for this back one, and this one should go here, you're just going to turn that way. If you had it the other way, where this blue needed to go over here, if that was the case, then you would just turn it like that. But either way, after you do this, you're going to turn the middle face up once. You're going to do a U2, and then middle face down, U, F2 to redo it. If you get the other case, which I'll show you, if you get a case like this, where everything needs to go to the left, just do this. F2, U prime, middle face up once, U2, middle face down once, middle face down once, just once, and then U, and then F2 to reset it. Okay, and there is one more algorithm. Well, one more case you can get. Well, actually 2 more. So, okay. Okay, so okay, for some reason I can't do it because my body won't let me. But let me just get to it. if you just get, okay, there was no other cases. If you get a different case, then just do one of those algorithms, and then you should be able to do it again, and then it should have just one case. And then this is what we call an A-perm. Well, what I think it's called an A-perm. So you're gonna have to do an A-perm 2 times in this situation, or you can turn this way. So let me just get the case you'll mostly. So this is a case where this piece needs to go over here. Like if you took it out, it should just be like that. This piece should go. It should flip like 90 degrees, go here. And this one should flip 90 degrees, go here. This one will flip 180 just because it can't do 90 to go here. So to do that, you're gonna do this following algorithm. You're gonna wanna turn the R, just follow along if you don't know algorithms. So R prime F, R prime F, R prime B2, back layer 2 times. No, wait, sorry. Oh, yeah. And then you're going to want to go up. Then you're going to want to, so R. Then you're going to want to do F prime, R prime, B2, R2. And then your cube should be solved if you got that case. If you got another case, I'll show you right now. If it's like this, and this piece needs to go over here this time, and this piece needs to go here, this piece needs to go here, then just do it here, like this. So you can either, in my opinion, I just do the algorithm I just showed you 2 times, in my opinion, but there is another way to do it. I'm not going to show that in my tutorial because that would be too long. And there is one more case you can get for the last. Well, there's a couple more, but they. Ooh. Okay, so if you get this case. Okay. Okay, if you get this case where none of these front ones are solved, just do my one I said, the A-perm, where you go like that. And then you just should need 1 or 2 more A-perms. And then it should be solved. Hope this tutorial helped you out. And like and subscribe if you want more tutorials like this. Hope you enjoy. Bye, guys!